What's up, guys? This is Prodigy.
Wait. Did you hear that? That's good. What's up, guys? You're watching Prodigy Milsim, and today we're going to do 1694 versus JPC. Now, in my opinion, the JPC and the 1694, or at least the 1694A, are both like incredibly good plate carriers, and I have used both of them. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Okay, guys, so first off, one thing to note is this is not the stock cummerbund that it will come with. This is a 4-inch Ferro Concepts elastic cummerbund. Anyways, I put this on there because it's really nice, and it just like sucks your plate carrier right up to you and lets you breathe easily. This is a nice bonus. Anyway, so first off, let's go with my setup real quick. I have triple Blue Force gear magazine pouch, and I'm using the kangaroo pouch right here for another row of mags. One thing compared to the JPC is in your kangaroo pouch, the JPC has these little elastic pieces that would go right in between your magazines. Like there would be one in between here and here for like just to keep your magazines better. With the 1694, you're probably going to need to purchase an insert of some sort to hold your mags, like a Kydex insert. So that's one of the things that I would say the JPC is better at. Right here, the shoulder pads, I do have to say by far are a lot better than the JPC. The JPC does have two little like hydration tubes or wiring connectors. The JPC does not have one back here. This plate carrier actually works really good with a MAP, a modular assault pack, because right here you can open up your tab and you can run like electronics or like wiring through here, run it up through here, put it over here for like a PTT or whatever, you know, your radio. Anyway, so inside here there's Velcro for like a added like pontoons for your back support stuff. That is one thing that the JPC doesn't have. Also, another thing that I like about the 1694 other than the JPC is that you have 6 row of MOLLE on the top. If you look at a JPC, there's only 4, but it is 6 MOLLE spaces high, which is perfect for everything that I want on my plate carrier. Anyways, this is just something that works good for me. The 1694 and the JPC are just about the exact same size. The JPC is probably a little bit smaller. Really taller? Oh no.
We'll see.
They're very, very similar plate carriers. They're both very great plate carriers. You know, if you're trying to decide which one to get. Me personally, I would probably go for the 1694 just because it's more comfortable, and it has a cummerbund compartment, so you can interchange cummerbunds, you know, to fit you best. You know, if like you're a bigger person, you might need more cummerbund space, but the JPC has that too. You know, you can adjust it. But there, guys, this is the 1694. So let's go over to the JPC.
Okay, guys, so this is my JPC, and I've used this plate carrier a lot, and I must say I'm actually very impressed with it. Well, first of all, I'm just using some standard, you know, single stack M4 mag pouches with this little elastic thing on the top. I don't actually use that. I just put it off to the side. Hold your mags in and you can get them in and out a lot faster. And also, like you said earlier, the JPC has the same like kangaroo or whatever you want to call it pouch for your mags. These little, you can't really, they're hard to see, but there's a little elastic strip, kind of like the same material his cummerbund is made out of. And it keeps your mags separated, and for the most part it keeps them in fairly well. Like I said, I've used this extensively, so mine are really worn out. And as you can see in that last video when I was sliding, this entire back row actually flew out because mine are so old.
I will put a link right here for you guys so you can watch that video. It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, you'll see it. I'm sliding up to a car and they just go everywhere.
Hilarious.
And so anyways, one thing actually the 1694 does not have that I think is kind of nice is this little admin pouch up here at the top. Right here I've just got like a map of game pod, and there's some elastic in there. I've actually seen people put pistol magazines in their cummerbund. I don't really like that because it sticks out a little bit, but whatever works for you. Like you said, the shoulder pads on this are kind of pathetic, really. They're just a little bit of elastic with two Velcro loops on top. And if you're just wearing it for like an hour or whatever, it's fine. But after 4 or 5 hours, these things get really uncomfortable, especially if you've got water in a hydration carrier or a map, whatever you have, The heavier plate carriers, the harder these are on your shoulders. One thing that the 1694 really does have a distinct advantage on is the cummerbund. The JPC, you cannot use any other cummerbund except for the stock cummerbund that comes on it, or obviously another JPC cummerbund. At least to my knowledge. If there's any way to put elastic cummerbund or something else on there, that would be great to know.
Quick tip though, this cummerbund, it does allow you to breathe, or let's air run through it way easier than the stock cummerbund on a 1694, and including the elastic cummerbund also. It's very breathable, so that's also an advantage to the cummerbund.
Also, I do kind of like that you can put molly on this. I don't like to put a bunch of stuff on my molly or on my cummerbund just because it can get in the way of your holster. I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have mine hip mounted. So if I had a big pouch or whatever and I went to pull my pistol out, it could be in the way a little bit. For the most part it would be fine, but I just don't really like to have anything under my arms or above my holster, you know what I mean? It's just preference, really. And this is just a little speed loader pouch, kind of up close. That's about it. Other than on this back panel, I'm not exactly sure, but I think that the 1694 is just a little bit shorter. They're actually about exactly the same when it comes to height.
They're just about the exact same height.
Although the 1694 does have a drag handle.
Oh, that's another thing.
In Airsoft, it doesn't really matter that much, but some people like to use those, and, whatever. Like he was saying, the 1694 up here on this top row, it only has 4 spaces of molly. You can't see because my map thing is in the way.
You can see right here it comes out.
Yeah.
This is this would be like the 7th row, I guess you'd say, but it's like half a row. You can't really use it for anything. I don't know why they put that. I'm not a big fan of that. Even the JPC has it a little bit, but I think it's pointless. But maybe there's a point to it. Leave a comment below if you know what that's for. Anyway, so anything else about the JPC?
I think that's pretty much it.
Anyways, guys, this is Prodigy Emerson. Thanks for watching our JPC versus 1694 a loadout video. Anyways, if you'd like to see any other this versus that, leave a comment below. And if you have any other questions about our plate carriers and loadouts and stuff like that, leave a comment below. Anyways, guys, Prodigy Emerson once again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.